I'm currently in Gdansk, Poland, and I'm here with my boys Adam and Felix, and well, it was a really spontaneous trip, but I still feel like I really need to take some time off, both mentally and physically. And when it comes to the mental part, I have had a lot of things to think about, and I'm pretty mentally drained. And when it comes to the training, I've been feeling, as you've seen in previous videos, I've been feeling sore very much. There's always something being really tight. So it was a spontaneous trip. We decided that like 2 hours before the train to the flight station airport, and we have no plan what to do whatsoever. Probably would be good weather within a couple of days, but right now it's not that much to hang in the tree, if that's a saying in English. It's a saying in Swedish. So, and when it comes to the training part, there's rarely been any issue for me to really being on point and being on track and being consistent. Of course it has happened, but it's very rare. And for me it's more of a challenge to take time off, because I've always been driven by the performance, and of course that is probably a childhood trauma, being like determining your self-worth on your performance, and that is something I've been working on really much. So, but it's still there, and so being here, it takes a turn on the mind, considering the training, the eating, the diet, and the sleep, especially knowing that you don't sleep as good as you do at home. And it feels as I've been suffering from bigorexia. If you don't know what it is, just Google it. It's like the opposite of anorectica. When it feels like you're growing and growing, putting on muscle, putting on size, but you're still feeling small. So that is something I've had before. Even though right now, when I've been here for one day, it feels less. It feels as I've shrinking. But it's fine, because I really need this time off to get a reset. And what else am I thinking on? Things I've been thinking about when it comes to entrepreneurship is a lot about being consistent on your macro goals, because that is something I've been cheating on. I can be very consistent on micro goals, like what do you do from day to day, but keeping my macro goals when it comes to my training been on track when it comes to macro, because I know where I'm going and I just see it as an infinite game. But when it comes to the macro goals in entrepreneurship, I've been very volatile towards my long-term goals, and I've been changing them too much for being able to see if it has potential or not. And it feels as that correlates a lot with like adversity quality, which is a massive or very important quality when it comes to pursuing something you really want. Adversity quality is like how good you are at meeting adversity. And it feels as I've been on this journey for 3.5 years now. And even though I know that I'm growing a lot, it feels as I'm never really leaving my comfort zone. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because if you read, what's it called? The book, David Data, The Way of the Superior Man. Have you read that? You read that a man should always live on his edge and with an open heart. But living on your edge probably means like being out of your comfort zone slightly all the time. And that's maybe just weakness, thinking that that it should be comfortable someday in the future. But I don't know. But I will certainly, I just feel as I'm dropping everything right now. I'm not gonna think about my sleep. I'm not gonna think about what I'm eating. The beer here is really cheap, so that is something I'm gonna exploit. The food, everything. And when I get back, I will be tempted to get at it again. And since there's been no training since yesterday or the day before, I'm not gonna drop any training videos right after here. Or maybe I do, if there's something old. But if it don't, I'll just end it here, and I'll see you in the next video.